Hey guys, welcome to Peace Through Truth. It's Sunday, June 26, 2016, 11:15 a.m. I watched Matty D for Truth's video titled West Virginia Coal Industry Attacked Via Weather Manipulation the other day, actually the 25th yesterday, and I followed this link provided in the description box, and I came up with a 404 not found page. So, out of curiosity and I suppose a little bit of boredom, I decided to hit the Wayback Machine, and it brought up this one page here, which I believe was from somewhere around 2012. And immediately I noticed the pyramid as above, so below symbology there.
So, what's the symbology there?
Symbology? Now that Duffy has relinquished his King Bonehead crown, I see we have an heir to the throne. I'm sure the word you were looking for was symbolism. What is the symbolism there?
And the Mateo Systems logo, which was extremely cultic and with the rainbow and all that.
Let me explain it to you.
Anyway, the title of the introduction page, I guess it is, was "The World is Running Out of Fresh Water." It says here that the growth in population, together with industrial, commercial, and agricultural development, is driving the need for increasing amounts of fresh water. If the world has no more spare rivers or untapped aquifers from which we can take the increasing supplies of fresh water we need and transport it economically to where it is needed. And desalination is just too expensive and energy intensive to be a practical solution for most of the world. You see where this BS is going, right? All these NWO buzzwords in the agenda. Alright. And then the second paragraph goes something like harvesting atmospheric humidity. Some 19% of global water is contained in the atmosphere as water vapor, and this potential supply of fresh water is increasing rather as the temperature of the earth also unfortunately increases. This means that the amount of water in the air to be mined as rain is actually increasing, so there is no danger of using up this huge airborne water storage bin. So there is no danger of using up this huge airborne water storage bin. Alright. And these people, as noted above, however, very little of this huge supply of atmospheric water falls as precipitation in the right amounts and in the right places. This is the challenge weather tech is addressing, finding solutions. Since mankind can no longer take abundant supplies of fresh water for granted, our brightest minds, energy, and resources must focus on finding solutions today. For our planet's future, innovative plans and the most sophisticated technologies are needed to both tackle water shortages that lead to food crises and to protect the environment by producing more clean green hydro energy. Therefore, we have both the opportunity and the moral obligation to develop, use, and invest in these solutions. WeatherTech is the new leading edge technology to secure the future supply of fresh water in many areas of need. It also has other applications to reduce some of the most negative impacts of weather. And again, this was from the Wayback Machine. When I finally got the link to work, it got me over to Meteo Systems' new website. And of course, I clicked on the About Us. And it says here Meteo Systems International AG Meteo is a privately owned Swiss-based technology company incorporated in Zug, Switzerland. Meteo is focused on providing a rain enhancement service to increase the supply of fresh water in arid regions of the world. Meteo's main shareholder is Syndicatum Sustainable Resources. I like how this, anyway, a developer, owner, and operator of clean energy projects worldwide and producer of sustainable resources from natural products and waste. Meteo was founded in 2004 and since then has acquired further developed and tested technologies that meteorological scientists have been studying for many years to enhance natural precipitation. Various trials have been carried out in Switzerland, Australia, and most recently Abu Dhabi. As a result of these trials and years of research under the right meteorological conditions, Meteo sees potential for its weather tech technology to enhance rainfall. Meteo is now ready to work with select partners to commercialize its technology while continuing to build the empirical body of evidence that supports the technology.
That was from the About Us page. So instantly I saw, Syndicatum Sustainable Resources. So I wanted to check into them. But I also clicked on Team here and noticed that the Medio board, consisting of these two douchebags, are both chairman of Medio and president of Syndicatum Sustainable Resources. And this guy is Group CEO of Syndicatum Sustainable Resources. So naturally, I went on over to Syndicatum Renewable Energy. Now I know this video is getting a little long-winded, so in the name of expedience, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight a few things here. It says here waste energy projects. Syndicatum develops, finances, owns, and operates waste energy projects such as landfill gas to energy power plants which capture methane pollution from the municipal waste sanitary landfills and then use it to generate clean electricity. Alright, so that sounds good enough, right? But jumping down here a little bit, it says, in addition to landfill gas projects, Syndicatum is developing other waste-to-energy projects which directly generate electricity from municipal waste through a thermal process that produces clean energy. The process involves the combustion of mixed, unprocessed, or minimally processed solid waste in an incinerator. While designs vary, a typical system involves the transfer of waste by crane from a pit to a moving grate incinerator where combustion takes place. Combustion gases flow through a heat recovery boiler where water is heated to produce steam. The steam can be used to power a turbine and associated generator producing electric power that can be exported to the electric power network. MSW combustion systems have multiple air pollution control devices to control emissions of sulfur oxides, nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and other pollutants. After combustion, the waste volume is typically reduced by 75% or more. Ash and metals are the primary residual materials. Ferrous metals can be recovered from the residual material and recycled. Bottom ash, approximately 22% of the total volume, can be landfilled with other wastes used as landfill cover material or construction material. Fly ash, less than 3% of the total volume, may contain heavy metals and other toxic components and can be disposed of via separated area, i.e. monofill constructed within the landfill. Wastewater can easily be treated via proprietary treatment systems. So if you look down here, they are using steam, which is interesting because if you are subscribed to or have ever seen any of Weather Warfare 101's videos, they are a firm believer that the steam released by the nuclear power plants is a large contributor to the geoengineering weather modification that's going on. But also, that was interesting to me, is fly ash disposal. As soon as I read the part about fly ash disposal, I immediately recalled a few articles that I had read in the past about the EPA permitting unlimited use of toxic coal fly ash in chemical geoengineering operations. It became abundantly obvious to me that Syndicatum was being paid to quote unquote create this electricity, but I really think that their biggest probably moneymaker is disposing of this fly ash and then partnering with Medio Systems to help create moisture, to help create rain. It's a big twisted system, ain't it, folks? Anyway, there's a lot more that I'd like to say and do in this video. Unfortunately, I know I'm probably up already over the 10-minute mark, and I don't want to bore too many people. So I'll go ahead and leave it at that for now, and hopefully I'll do a follow-up video. And just a little teaser, I found a couple other companies here, Medio France International, who actually deals in meteorological information systems. Now, I haven't quite been able to tie Medio France International back in with Syndicatum and Medio Systems, but it would make a whole lot of sense to me if there was one company getting paid to collect the fly ash and other metals needed for the aerosol spraying, and another company actually using the aerosol spraying and the weather modification towers. Let's see here. And using these towers here for the radio frequencies that they need to interact with the particulate that's been sprayed, with a company that basically sells meteorological information and technology to meteorologists worldwide. You know, their their weather predictions would be more accurate if they were subsidiaries or partners with this company. So anyway, I'm going to do some more research into that and see if I can actually find proof that Meteo France International is either a sister company or a subsidiary of Meteo Systems and Syndicatum Renewable Energy. But either way, it's some pretty intriguing stuff on the weather manipulation front. I do appreciate your patience. I know I'm not the best narrator. Alright guys, thank you for your views. Take care.